Hi, my name is Denise Patterson, and today I'd like to discuss what event in my life has helped to shape me to become the woman that I am today. So, Napoleon Hill once said, every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. And I truly believe that. Having had to fight through adversity, the three events that helped to shape me into the woman I am today are migrating from Jamaica to the United States, being in the middle of my parents' divorce, and joining the United States Navy. I remember sitting in the window seat with my eyes big as peaches, looking at the ground getting further and further away. Leaving my homeland of Jamaica to build a new life in a faraway country was very stressful, especially, as a young child, as you can imagine. After arriving in Florida, I realized that the United States had tons of cultural diversity and languages, all of which growing up in Jamaica, I didn't get to really experience because those things weren't really as prevalent. There's also a melting pot of information at my fingertips. I find that in growing up in Jamaica, when you turn on the television, there are news articles and stuff like that that are prevalent to Jamaica in at the time, not necessarily any other country. So the United States has definitely made information about every other place available. My parents getting divorced was a difficult time in my life. I recall crying and asking my parents if they getting a divorce was because they didn't love me anymore. And it definitely broke my heart, but going through that experience, I realized a few things. I realized, first and foremost, to trust people with oh so much. I think blind trust is dangerous, and people tend to look out for their best interests. I also learned that nothing lasts forever. Um, as a child, you grow up thinking, mom and dad would love each other forever, and that definitely didn't last. Joining the United States Navy, it taught me to commit to something greater than myself. My career in the Navy has definitely been a rough start and a very bumpy, winding road. So one of the things that I hear a lot is fake it till you make it. And so I try to embody that, to not let the bumps in the road um, be evident to everyone else. Even with being faced with verbal abuse and emotional torment, I just have to work through that. Being in the Navy also helped to sharpen my critical thinking skills. In hard times, someone has to make the tough calls. As a supervisor and leading the team to success is my job, so critical thinking definitely comes into play. In conclusion, everyone wonders how a soft spoken country girl from Jamaica got to be a quick witted supervisor in the United States Navy. And I hear all the time, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So life throws tons of stones that are meant to knock you down, but the ones that don't chip away another resiliency tool for your toolbox. The three events in my life that knocked me down, but I kept moving forward, was moving to the United States, going through a messy divorce between my parents, and joining the United States Navy. In the face of adversity, what event has made you stronger?